Good morning, folks. Hey, Old Fisherman back with you. We on Lake Murray this morning. We got us some toughy minnows. Yesterday we had a jumbo bonanza day catching slab crappies. And today we're going right back to that same hole to do it again. Hopefully got some more minnows. They love them minnows. Caught a few on jigs, but they really hit the minnows on Lake Murray better. So we got rain coming, a front coming in. I don't know if they're gonna bite or not, but we're gonna give it a try. Hey, let's go fishing, see what we can do. Lake Murray, love and life. Well, good morning, folks. I can't tell you how I'm looking forward to this spot right out here. I found a fish in here yesterday. We caught a limit of slab crappies. And we back with some minnows again today. I caught some on jigs, but most of them was on minnows. Anyhow, we back out here loving some life, and I had a wonderful time. Hey, didn't really need live scope. Everybody, is down on live scope, but I didn't really need live scope. The fish, I could see these fish on anything I got. All of my fish finders is the same. So everybody's worried about live scope. Don't worry, you can't stop progress. Just use it. The best thing to do is not worry about it and just use it. It's fun to use. It'll help a lot of people. As far as it helping me, no, I could catch my fish the same way that I've always been catching my fish. But it's mighty fun to see groups of fish, and you'll see them right there. You see that? Them's crappies. They just laying out here in the middle. They ain't around no brush. They're just out here floating around in the middle. And that's what makes live scope so doggone good. And we already got one on, see? Look at that. I just threw it out and let it go down, and he took it. And I'm gonna mess around and lose him messing with the trolling motor. But we got the first crappie of the day, and he come off in the boat. Anyhow, number one, y'all see him. That's what it's all about, folks. Spotting them and catching them, whether you're doing it with live scope, whether you're doing it with something else. It makes no difference. You still see the fish. I don't have to watch them bite it. And I didn't even have the live scope on. When I drifted over the spot, and it was fish everywhere, so I know they're there. You will spook them though. That's the problem. They go up and down in the water table. Let's put out a couple minnows today. They're gonna bite. It's perfect day. Yesterday it was kind of rainy all day. Today we got cloud cover, it ain't raining. You got a few fish right out there. Oh Lord, this thing here's so light. I threw my minnow off. I hadn't used this reel in a while. Probably need to put another lid on it. The only thing that upsets me is that crappie wasn't as big as what I was catching yesterday. Boy, it was a big ones in here yesterday. I can tell you that right now. And they out there now. You see them right there. They're about 10 foot from the boat, right out in front of the boat. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Whether we can catch them, I don't know. But they out there. And you can see them swimming around. One just swim over there to it. He got it. He got it and gone. Nope, missed him. I was watching it during finder. Need to get back here off of these fish. We're gonna spook them. We're gonna spook them is what we're gonna do. Yesterday I caught some and they left and they come back. Maybe they'll do the same thing today. I don't know. Well, there's a bunch of them out here, and they feed. Get that. They hit this little jig some yesterday too. The blueback shad, they was hitting it pretty good yesterday. Let's cast. Uh-oh, got a bite on the minnow here. See it? See him going there? See it right there? Look at that. See that rod? Playing with it. He don't want it. Got one on this one too. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Oh my, that's a good one. That is a good one right there, son. There's a jumbo. Look at that, what a crappie. Look at that, what a crappie. We ain't even got near that. Oh my goodness, come on, Linda. We ain't even got near that. We got a big one. Oh, you know, wrap around the other line. Hey, day, look at here, look at here, look at here. What a doggone crappie. I'm talking monster crappies. The kind you read about in Crappie magazine. Number 2. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? Ain't that pretty? Put him in the box. Put him in the box. Got a real light lid on this. That way it can drop soft out there if I'm casting. That's the reason I done that. A casting lid, I call it. It's just light. There's one of them big bullnose minnows. I don't really like them. I don't think the fish like them. But anyhow, let's cast it back out there if we can get this thing to cast. Oh, rod don't want to cast. Line's too heavy. I got this set up for darn catfish. That's what's wrong. That minnow's dead, but I'm gonna throw him back out there. See if they hit it going down. They're mighty spooky today. That is not a good sign. No, sir. Not a good sign. We might not catch them today. Or we might come back and catch them later. God only knows. It was midday before I really started catching them fish in here yesterday. They in here, ain't no doubt. We didn't catch them all yesterday. There's plenty of them out there. We just got to catch them. There you go. There goes one playing with it. Didn't take it. Pulled it down, didn't even take it. Unless it was a perch. Probably took my minnow. He goes again. We're gonna get him this time. I'm gonna let him eat it. See that? Darn crappie, just don't want it. What it is. When they like that, you got to catch them on minnows. Look at that. Look at that, what a crappie. Just don't want it. They don't want it. That's 4-pound test on this rod too. Gives you a little bit more opportunity to catch one without them spooking. And he didn't want it. I can tell you that right now. He did not want it. You'd have never caught him on a jig. Not 100 years. All right, let's get another. Another minnow. All right. Folks, we got a nut on a minnow. I mean a good one too. I mean a good one. I mean a good one. I mean a good one. Oh my, I mean a good one. I went away from having 2 minnows out there, just putting 1 minnow. I'm thinking just 1 minnow is the key. I think when you start putting 2 and 3 out there, start scaring them too much. That's what I think. Y'all see him? He's a beauty. He is a beauty. He's a beauty. Folks, we got our first crappie of the day. First crappie of the day. They crap it all down. I got a minnow down there, they won't bite it. But hey, we finally got one to bite, maybe another to bite. Got one playing with the minnow. Let's get it back out there. It's a whole school of crappies out. Whole school of. One finally hit the topaz. It will not hit the minnow, you believe that. Folks, we got number 2 for today. This crap is all down there. They just don't want to bite. That ain't a big one. That ain't a big one. They just don't want to bite. Got him on the topaz though. Had a nice one on the minnow. He just got off. There goes a nut on him. Oh, he let it go. Nut hit the minnow. Might get him going here in a minute. I don't know. Never know. There he goes again. He's playing with it. Playing with it, but he ain't taking it. There he is. Got a nut. Hitting the jig now. Hitting the jig now. Oh my. Hitting the jig now. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Don't you break. Don't you break that line. They got him. Nice one. Maybe we catch a couple yet. There he is. Got a nut. Got a nut. Ever so often, one of them a bite. Little fish. These are little fish. Little crappies. That's what's wrong with them. They're little. I'm gonna let that one go. Little fish. Babies. We get a nut, bite it. That doesn't. Doggone, had a nut. They're starting to turn on a little bit now. Hitting topaz again. They ain't hitting that minnow that great. They're hitting topaz. There goes one playing with my minnow. We got one on the minnow. Look at that. Shows the world. Got one on the minnow. Oh my, it's starting to turn on a little bit now. That's a nice one there. That's a nice one. Oh my God, what a crappie. What a crappie, what a crappie, what a crappie. That, my friend, is a whopper. That, my friend, is a super dog whopper. My God, 2-pounder. Look at that. Look at there. Look at there. Now that, my friend, is a specimen of a crappie. What? Great day. Now that's the kind we're looking for right there. That's the kind Old Fisherman wants to catch. That is a monster crappie. My God. Huh, I sacrificed a minute all day long for him. He hit it. It took him a while, but he hit it. Get him nothing. Man, what a crappie. Should we get another one? Oh, come off of there. Drop that minnow down there. Put it out there. See if nothing will take it. Never know. Boys, calm conditions today. I mean calm conditions. See if we can get another on old topaz. I don't see them right now. Got one on the minnow. Got nothing on the minnow. Sat there long enough, want to take it. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, he broke off. Golly bum. Broke my line when I went to pull that 4-pound test up. Oh my God. We got retied, folks, and we got a nutting bite in the minnow. Got one on the jig too. Oh, one hit both of them. One hit both of them. Unless it's tied around the minnow. Yeah, he's tied around the minnow. He swallowed it too. A little fish ain't nothing to him. Little bitty fish. He swallowed it though. That's a problem. I'll throw him back, I think. Oh, we got it out, but we're gonna have to keep folks. We got another one. We went to another spot. Ain't that many down there, but oh, that's too big to be doing that too. Ow, calm down. Can't blame it. Calm down. Boy, he stuck that topaz. I'll tell you that much. They're holding to the bottom down there is what they're doing. That's a slab crappie right there, folks. That is a slab crappie. I didn't think I was going to catch nothing because they ain't up. They're down on the bottom. But I see a few crappies down there. We had one bite on the minnow with a perch bite, but drop it back down so we get another. There's a couple there. We get on the bite. They sure ain't taking the minnows. I got it right in them fish and they ain't taking it. Y'all can see that school of crappies laying down there. They're laying off to the side of the brush. They ain't even on the brush. They ain't biting though. There goes one on the minnow. That's probably a perch. Probably a perch. We'll find out what he is. Might be a crappie. Might be a catfish too. Yeah, it's catfish. That might be what's down there. Catfish. Old catfish, that's probably what's down there. This is the first time I've been on this brush with a live scope and not seen them up. They ain't up. They laying on the bottom. They ain't doing nothing here. There he is though. He nailed it. He stuck that doggone topaz. That's a big old crappie too. That is a slab right there, folks. Oh my goodness, that's a nice. He ain't as big as that other one I caught earlier, but he's a nice one. He's about a pound. He stuck it. He's down there. I just don't want to bite. The more that sun shines, the prettier that topaz looks. I can tell you that. Slab happy little topaz. Y'all see him? 3/4 pound. Ain't no whopper. He's a fish. Got love fish. Get old topaz fixed back up, put him out there. I believe that the crappies in this lake at times will hit jigs better than they will minnows. That's what I believe. And this is one of them times. We still got some crappies right down on the bottom. They're right around that brush out there is what they are. See if we can catch one. They're laying tight too, boy, today. They ain't up at all. Right there. We dropped it right in the whole pile of fish. There he is. I'm telling you, they down there, and we're gonna pluck them off. See, they're not hitting minnows. They hitting doggone jigs. Topaz is what they're hitting. Topaz. Y'all see it? See that? Topaz. I hope these cameras are going. So we get another. I cannot believe I ain't getting a bite on that minnow. Already had one on topaz. One bumped at it. Oh, I'm pulling it through fish. I can feel it bumping him. There you go. Got him. Boy, it's that certain twitch I do they can't stand. I swear it is. It's that twitch they can't stand. They love that twitch. That's a good one too. That's a dipper. That's a dipper. Oh my, that's a dipper. Come, doggone it. Come in here, dipper. It's that certain twitch that they just cannot stand. They will kill it every time. Every time. You see him. Nice little old crappie. Topaz is getting them. Sun's coming out, that's why. Yeah, that's why. Right beside the live bait. Ain't that something? That's something. Uh-oh, we done got off spot now. Let's check our live bait as we pull him back up to the spot. See if he still, might not even be on there. We ain't got him. And when I ain't getting a bite, ain't no minnow on there. They will not bite on credit. Will not. I don't care how good you are, you won't catch them on credit. Or fish slime on it like they catfish it bit. Got fish slime on my line. We don't want that either. Put another bait on there. One of these doggone little toughy minnows bought at the station at Dreher Island State Park. Long ways to go to get them toughy minnows. Wonderful Lake Murray. Right there. Hey, these fish starting to stir up a little bit now. I'm seeing more now than I did. Some more coming in. Join the crowd. Let's drop it down. Get back up here. 1, 2, 3, and a little bit. All right, let's get back up here. Right there. 1, 2, 3, and a little bit. All right. Let's see if we scan the area. I don't know if you can see it or not. No, I don't see none of that. Right there's a couple back up under the boat. They back the other way. We done got off of them. We got to back up. There he goes, hitting the minnow. One bumped it. Don't want it. They don't want that minnow. I be doggone. Them jokers are laying tight in that little brush. That brush is so little you wouldn't even know it was a brush. But they still holding fish. They in there too. Now I can't get a bite on the topaz. There you. As soon as I said I couldn't, there he was. There he was. Right as soon as I said I couldn't. You see him. Nice one too. Slaboose. Hey, slaboose. Slaboose. They hit that topaz 10-1 better than that minnow. You can see that. Ain't no need to even have a minnow out there. Ain't that something? That's something in it. Topaz shad out fishing the minnow. I'm telling you, 10-1. Uh-oh, we got a little problem with our reel. Okay, let's get topaz back out there where its damage can be done. Right in them. That's falling right in them. You see that little pile of them around that trash? There ain't many, but they're laying right by that brush. There he is. Got him. Got him. Them jigs, that topaz is tearing them up. I'll tell you that right now. It's tearing them up. That's a nice one too. It's, oh, you broke my line again. That's 2 times today I done that. Golly, there goes one on the minnow. 2 times a day I need to go back to 6 pounds. That 4 pounds killing me. It's killing me. Oh my gosh, I got to stick the net under them sides. I cannot pick them up with 4 pounds. I'm gonna do it again if I don't watch myself. We're gonna dip this one. Look at that. Finally one hitting the minnow. That's 2 I done let go, trying to be smart and lift them up. Lee bum, that's a 1.5 pound fair fish right here. Look at that, that's a beauty. That, my friend, is a beauty. Look at that. Just as pretty can be. Oh my gosh. Now I got to retie that blame jig. That was my jig and my topaz he took. Oh my God, before it was a minnow. That wasn't so bad. Well, we're gonna stick another minnow on while you swim around. We're gonna tie. I swanny to goodness sakes alive, folks. That was my good topaz shad. Got retied. Got us another topaz jig on. Let's see if we can catch another one with it. Something's playing with that minnow. He's trying to get out of the way. Putting slack in my line like he's running from something. There you go. Seen that crappie I was fixing to catch. What it is? Yep. That ain't a big one though. A little one. That's a little one. At least we can get some slime off of him. Man, we're right on top of him. What fuse here? Still showing some. You see them right there. Still showing on the left foot on that 24. Them's crappies and they're right under the boat. They're right up under the boat. My jig ain't in them though. My jig's over to the side of them. See if I can bring it in them. Getting closer. One of them come out and get it. He ain't running for it, I can tell you that. Yeah, he nailed it. He nailed it. I put it on him and he nailed it. Whoa, that's perch. White perch is what they are. Perch, big old perch. School of perch and come to. That's a big one though. That is a whopper. That, my friend, is a whopper. Oh, Lee had one holding my minnow down. Didn't take it. Where's my controls? He held it down. Probably took it off. That was probably a perch too. I love fishing. Yeah, I just love fishing. It's unbelievable how much fun fishing is. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Let's dip him. We done broke this off. Oh Lord, we got one on our minnow too. Lord have mercy. We got one on the minnow, we got one in the net. We're gonna hold him right there till we catch the other one. Hey, day, huh? This is probably a perch. No, it's another crappie. Crappies are moving in now, folks. Look at that, 2 at a time on a doggone big minnow. You what? Oh my goodness. You got to love this. This is about loving material right here. That minnow's still living. I'm gonna throw him back out. Why not? Try to get a nutting. Get that boat back up yonder. My old trolling motor was like the battery was dead. Well, I bought another battery. Lo and behold, it wasn't a battery. I got a battery that's fine at the house. It was that plug right there. I bought electrical plug. Well, I only got 12 volt trolling motor, and that electrical plug, apparently we got a loose connection and burnt up, and I didn't know it on the hot leg. So I took it apart and found it burnt up, and it had another post there. So I just swapped around to the other post. But the whole time I done bought another battery. Hey, I ain't too sure that doggone motor that was whining up there turns my trolling motor left and right. It wasn't because that battery was going dead the whole time. I might have spent about $400, $500 for nothing, when the whole time it was a plug right here. Guy could have fixed. Next time, if you ever have problems, make sure all your connections is okay, because it could get hot and burn the plug up. If you start smelling anything smell like electrical burning, then good chance you got a connection that ain't tight. And that's what happened. We're right back on the spot. I don't mean we're gonna catch nothing, but we're on the spot. I can tell you one thing, this live scope ain't never coming off this boat. It makes it so much more fun fishing with this sand, ain't even funny. It takes everything to a different level. And you people that are skeptic, don't worry about them catching the fish out, because there's too many of them that don't bite. Ain't no need to be skeptic. I was skeptic until I got one and started using it and seeing what it does and how many fish is down there and how many is actually biting. I ain't worried no more. I'm not worried a bit. It costs too much to go fishing anymore and come home with nothing. With that, you probably gonna come home with something. Whether it'll hurt the fishing, I hope not. That's all you can say. Well, it can't hurt it no more than what all the other equipment people's got out there now. So it's just another tool in the toolbox of fishing. And we can't worry about what it's gonna do. You ain't gonna stop. You ain't gonna stop people using new products when they come out. And technology is definitely gonna get better. It's just another world. The old world's gone and the fish is right there. Another world and I got another fish. You can't beat it. It's like they bite when they're supposed to for me. When I'm telling a story, one ends up biting when they're supposed to. It's like Miss Deborah's down there helping me. That's what I think. That day I was sitting right here and that sandpiper flew in my boat right after she passed away. I don't know if y'all seen that video. I've never been so moved and so touched in all my life, and I really truly believe I ain't never had it happen before and ain't had it happen since. I believe that was Miss Deborah telling me she's okay. That's what I believe. I really do. And you won't convince me of nothing else. That joker flew in my boat, hopped all around here and got right here at my feet. That had to be some kind of omen. All the hours I fished in the lake. Look, we're getting a bite on that minnow right there. I ain't never had nothing like that happen before or since. I'm telling you, you won't get me to believe anything different. I'm definitely believing in beyond the pearly gates, so to be. This is just a journey, this life on earth for us. It's another step, you move on. Yeah, your body's gone, but your spirit's still alive somewhere. Your spirit's definitely alive. Her spirit's alive in me every day. I mean, I'm constantly reliving things in my mind that we did together, things we said. It's just a constant reminder of how much I loved her. And I always told her I loved her. She knew I loved her by the way I treated her. Hey, we had our arguments like everybody do. There wasn't much. You didn't argue with her. Them redheads, that redhead, I don't know about the rest of them. When you get in a fight with a redhead, they one of two things. They're a firecracker or they just clam up and don't say nothing to you for about a week. Well, that's the way Miss Deborah was. She made you pay by not saying nothing or very little. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Sometimes I think I'd rather get it out and get it over with and go on. But that was not the way she was. You done something she didn't like, you get in an argument, you say something she didn't like, it'd be the big thing for me. Sometimes I run my mouth and I shouldn't. And that always got me in trouble. But it's all over now. You think every day about wish you'd have done things different. I don't know. How do you know? She never gave me any beef about going fishing and doing what I loved, and she knew I loved it. I worked hard though. I was an electrician. I done electrical work in schools and high rises for 30-something years. I was in charge of a lot of schools. And then I went in business for the last 10 years of my electrical and wiring patio homes by myself with Deborah, quit her job and helped me some, and the boys. We never hired anybody else. Worked hard, but when I wasn't working, I was fishing. Because that's my passion. I deer hunted some back in the 70s and 80s and 90s, and I quit that. I could care less about deer hunting anymore. I don't want to kill nothing, but these fish I don't mind. I don't want to kill an animal. Used to dove hunt, do all that. I couldn't do it now. There ain't no way. I see things differently as I got older. Your life is full of chapters. You got a chapter of being in school, you got a chapter of going to work, then you got another chapter of getting married, having young'uns and grand young'uns, and then my last chapter, losing Miss Deborah. And now, the chapter of being alone. I've got fishing. If I didn't have fishing, I wouldn't be here right now. I'm convinced of that. Wouldn't be for YouTube and my passion for fishing, my life would have been over. I'd have died of heartbreak. It's the only thing to keep me going. And I look back and this gut feeling I had about doing YouTube, and now I think the reason is to prepare me for what happened to me. I really do. Because I sure didn't see that one coming. This goes to show you we ain't in control of nothing. The best you can do is train yourself to try to adapt in life to whatever life brings you is the key to living. Adapt and do the best you can do with what you got. That's all I'm gonna preach today. We ain't catching no fish. Now let's see what we can do. Let's focus. If you don't focus on these fish and where you at and what you doing in your jig, you will not catch them. 9 out of 10 times I go to telling a story, I don't catch a fish until I focus about what I'm doing, put my mind in what I'm doing. I'm convinced of that. I'm thinking they're pretty well done. I still see a little batch, a couple of crappies down there on that brush. Ain't much. You see them right there on the bottom. That brush ain't nothing. Average fella ain't even gonna know that brush is there when he rides over it. I know it's there because I put it there. All right, we're gonna put that jig right down there with him, right by that brush, right there where them crappies are. What couple's in that brush left. And then we're gonna see if we can catch one. Right there's where they ought to be. There he is. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? That's what you call pinpointing the spot, ain't it, folks? That's what you gotta be able to do. You got to pinpoint a spot. Look at that. Huh? Ease him in the boat. Look at that. Topaz. Slab happy. Got to love it. Put some juice on it.